basangire ijambo ryiza twagikurikiranywe n'abantu batandukanye hirya no hino ku isi bifashishije imbuga nkoranyambaga. Urubyiruko rwanda gukora bino ibiganiro bitandukanye bigenda biba hirya no hino mu bihugu bitandukanye, ko buri mwaka bagena igihugu bazahuriramo umutumirwa runaka baba bagennye kugira ngo agire icyo aganiriza urubyiruko, kuko no mu Rwanda kaminuza ikaba yashyira urubyiruko rutandukanye harimo urw'Abanyarwanda ndetse hakabamo n'abatari Abanyarwanda baturutse ku mugabane wa Afurika muri rusange. Nanone tukaza kubona ubuhamya bushobora gutangwa nanone ubona umwe mu rubyiruko, birashoboka ushobora kuba yarize no kaminuza wenda afite icyo yigejejeho ashobora no gusangiza barumuna be cyangwa se bagenzi be. Ibyo nabyo nibyo kirakoresha kuza kuva muri iki kiganiro. Iki kiganiro byo kiteguyemo ni ikiganiro gifungura cyane cyane urubyiruko tukumva imitekerereze iba ituma umuntu ashobora kuva kuri level imwe cyangwa se ku cyiciro kimwe ajya mu kindi, kuko araza kubaho uburyo umutumirwa yakira umukuru w'igihugu wose inzu zo kuba kiganza kwakira umukuru w'igihugu akamubaza ibibazo bitandukanye, ariko nanone akaza kubamo akandi gace nanone kitwa firework, aho nanone babaza umukuru w'igihugu ibibazo byinshi bikurikirana icyarimwe, uburyo ashobora guhabwa umwanya muto kugira ngo asubize ibibazo byinshi kandi icyarimwe. Rero abantu benshi ntabwo bari kuzura mu sare ko na bene magana atandatu nabo habayemo gushyiramo intera kugira ngo urubyiruko babemo uburyo bwo kwirinda COVID-19. Nubwo tubizi ingamba zashyizweho, abantu bateraniye hamwe bagomba kubanza kubaho uburyo bwo kubapima. Iyi pathway cyangwa se ibiganiro biyoborwa na Fred Sonika, akaba ari nawe CEO wa African Leadership Academy, yatangiye imyaka yatambutse. Akaba rero ari ibiganiro bigenda biba ahanini byifashishije ikoranabuhanga kugira ngo ahuze abantu b'inararibonye bafite ibyo bakoze, abo twakwita ngo ni nka iconic leaders, abantu bazwi bagatanga kumenyekana gusa aho bafite n'ibikorwa by'indashyikirwa. Ibi rero bikora nini cyane kugira ngo abahuze n'urubyiruko rutandukanye hirya no hino ku mugabane wa Afurika. Nanone uyu Fred Sonika akaba ari we producer cyangwa se ukora cyo kiganiro cyitwa The Room, mu buryo bwahurira hamwe bagahuza tugiye kugerageza mu icyumba, ariko baganira harimo inkuru na inspiration zijyanye gufungura umutwe w'abantu bakiri bato kugira ngo babereke ibibazo biba biri hanze hano ndetse n'ukuntu bashobora guhangana nabyo. Ahanini urubyiruko mu byo bakunda kugarukaho akenshi usanga bavuga ku kijyanye n'amikoro. Yego, ubushobozi n'ikibazo, ariko nanone hari ukuntu bagaragariza ukuntu bashobora kwigobotora bene icyo kibazo ndetse n'ukuntu bashobora kwibonamo igishoro biturutse mu mitekerereze. Ahanini ibi biganiro nicyo bigarukaho cyangwa se nicyo biba byibanzeho cyane cyane, bakanabeka nanone izi mbogamizi muri Afurika n'umugabane witwa ko ukennye, ko aribo bagomba ubwabo kugerageza kwishakamo ibisubizo, ariko ibisubizo binyuze mu bibazo byabo bahura nabyo umunsi ku wundi. Ahangaha bakabona ko ibibazo batagomba kubikura mu yandi mahanga, ahubwo bagomba kwicara bakabishakira umuti. Ariko ahanini ubwo ni ku baba bashoboye cyangwa se babonye amahirwe yo kubasha kugera mu ishuri. Ariko nanone hakabamo n'imbogamizi yindi dukeka ko abanyeshuri bashobora kuzagarukaho. University, ibigo birahari byagiye bishingwa mu bihugu bitandukanye, aho ugasanga bakuvuga ko igiciro cy'uburezi gisa nk'aho gihanitse cyangwa se kikiri hejuru cyane. Aha rero bishobora no kukikomozaho bakareba ukuntu bashobora kwiga bakabona uburezi bwiza bufite ireme, ariko nanone wa muntu atanahenzwe. Ibi nabyo bikaba bishobora kuba imwe mu mbogamizi urubyiruko rwa Afurika muri rusange bamwe usanga bava no mu ishuri kuko bavuga ko ubwo burezi buhenze. Nanone mu kindi cyiciro nanone usanga urubyiruko rufitemo ibibazo nasaba muri kumujyi kijyanye na capital, usanga bavuga ko impamvu bashobora kugira icyo bakora nuko nta gishoro ariko nanone icyo nk'uko mu biganiro twagiye dukurikirana bitandukanye byagiye biyoborwa na Fred Sonika, nuko ahanini byagarukaga cyane cyane kubona ukuntu abantu bashobora no kwishyira hamwe bakishakamo ubwabo ibisubizo cyangwa se bakishakamo n'igishoro gito, ndetse ari no kubabereka aho umuntu ashobora gukomanga kugira ngo abashe no kubona icyo gishoro, ariko bishyize hamwe muri rusange. Rero ntarambiranye umukuru w'igihugu akaba rero asesekaye aha ngaha muri Kigali Convention Center, aho ajya kuganiriza urubyiruko rugera kuri 600. Gatorike mukurikirane uyu muhango.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in welcoming our guest of honor, His Excellency Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of Rwanda. Good afternoon and welcome, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Rwanda, Dr. Fred Swanika, Dr. Sinait Fiseha, distinguished guests and fellow students. My name is Alice Lambert Rutaisire, a second-year computer science student at the African Leadership University, and I am the MC for today. Without further ado, I now welcome the host, CEO, and founder of the African Leadership Group, Dr. Swanika. You may now take the floor.
Thank you, Alice. Your Excellency, Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, members of the Cabinet of Rwanda, Dr. Sinait Fiseha, Director of Global Programs at the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation, Mr. Faustin Mbundu, Chairman of the Board of ALU Rwanda, Victor Roy, President and CEO of the MasterCard Foundation, members of the room who are joining us live from all over the world, and our viewers on Rwandan National Television and on YouTube, and the beautiful young people of Rwanda, and young Africans who are attending African Leadership University, who are all here in our live audience today. Good afternoon and welcome to the room. My name is Fred Swanika, and I'm the founder of the African Leadership Group, which includes African Leadership Academy, African Leadership University, and now the room. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the world is aging. The average age of a German or Japanese is 48. Even in China, last year, the population declined. We are, by far, the youngest continent in the world. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm very passionate about the young people of Africa. I believe that our youth are our greatest treasure, more valuable than our oil, our gold, and our diamonds. And this is why I've dedicated my life to unlocking the potential of Africa's youth, and why we at the African Leadership Group have set out on a mission to educate 3 million leaders for Africa by 2035. So how does this thing called the room fit in the picture? Well, one of the things we've learned over the years in building the African Leadership Group is that it's not enough to educate young people. Once young people have education, they also need opportunities to apply that education, opportunities to make a living, opportunities to have an impact. For example, research shows that 75% of jobs are never advertised. They're hidden. They're filled by word of mouth. The same holds true for anyone who's looking for venture capital to start their small business, anyone who's looking for mentorship, looking for a fellowship. You simply cannot find these things out in the open. So if the vast majority of opportunities are hidden, then how can young people progress? The answer, we believe, lies in relationships. Simply put, young people need powerful relationships and networks with key people who can support them to find their first internship, to help them get their first job, who can mentor them, who can advise them, who can invest in their first startup, and people who can generally open doors for them. I can attest to this myself. Each and every opportunity that I have ever received is due to a relationship that I had with someone. Usually someone that was more powerful than I was, more established than I was. And that is why we created the room. So the room is bringing together those who, on the one hand, can provide the opportunities, and on the other hand, the young people who are looking for and who need those opportunities. And then we're matching them to each other. So in the room are very influential professionals at the top of their game in various fields, from Africa and from around the world. They are CEOs, they are venture capitalists, they're angel investors, they're corporations, they're foundations, they're philanthropists, and anyone who's looking to connect with top talent and to have an impact on the next generation. Those are the people that you find in the room. And our vision is that in major cities around the world, you'll be able to walk into a physical space called the room. They won't all be as big as this one, but you can imagine spaces in different cities around Africa called the room. And when you go there, you'll find the next generation of dreamers, of game changers and doers, all in the same room. So I want all of the young people in the room to repeat after me. Go to the room. Okay. So if you're an employer and you're looking to hire software engineers or data scientists, what do? Go to the room. You're a film producer. You're looking for the best young actors in the city. What do? Go to the room. You're a bank. You're looking for young financial analysts. What do? Go to the room. You're a venture capitalist or an angel investor looking for young entrepreneurs to invest in. What do? Go to the room. You get it? So this isn't just for the benefit of young people. Room members themselves will benefit because they get to build amazing relationships with each other. They're influential, so they want to meet each other, right? They get to participate in exciting events and conversations like this one, the pathway. And perhaps, most importantly, they benefit by having access to top young talent that they need to do their own work as leaders. Because young people, just as you need opportunities, successful leaders cannot do their work without your brain, mind, and energy. This is especially important as the world gets taken over by technology. See, I used to be called a young person. These days, I think I'm bordering on maturing. Let's put it that way. And we older people, we don't know how to use technology. Some of you may have seen that I'm getting more active on Instagram these days. It's because my niece is teaching me how to do that stuff. And she's 21, right? 22 actually. Now I know how to hold a camera. Before I didn't even know where to look when I'm using Instagram. So we older people do not know how to use technology. And for businesses to survive, seasoned professionals and managers need your expertise. So everyone in the room benefits from these relationships that come together. Today we're joined by about 300 members of the room from around the world who are dialing in live into this conversation. And the Pathway is a conversation series where we invite iconic world leaders to share their experiences of doing hard things with our members. Typically, our featured guests also encourage our members to use their privilege to do hard things to impact the world and to create opportunities for others. So that's what the room is. Now I hope you understand how it fits into what we're doing to create opportunities for millions of young people in Africa. And to kick us off today, it's my immense pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Rita Roy. Rita is the president and CEO of the MasterCard Foundation, one of the largest foundations in the world. And prior to the MasterCard Foundation, Rita was the divisional vice president of global citizenship and policy at Abbott, and she led Abbott's public-private initiatives related to HIV and AIDS in Africa, and also was involved in a lot of global health programs. Before Abbott, Rita held a number of leadership positions at Bristol Myers Squibb and also worked at the United Nations. She holds 7 honorary doctorate degrees from various universities in Africa, Latin America, the Middle East, and Canada. And she's a fierce advocate for the young people of Africa. As the president of the MasterCard Foundation, she has dedicated the tremendous assets of the foundation to a single purpose: to create work opportunities for 30 million young people in Africa by 2030. So the MasterCard Foundation is investing billions of dollars into young people in Africa to make this vision happen. And we're proud to partner with them